Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Sunshine, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm a metaphysician that is into spirituality, individuality, and authenticity. I make a ton of tarot videos. And I make tarot videos. If you're interested in that, please stay tuned while we continue on to our video. Okay, so in this video, we are taking a peek at what is going on for you in August 2023. So let's go. Here are the 3 piles, and how this works is you are going to connect deeply with yourself by breathing 3 times, taking 3 deep breaths, exhaling, and focusing with your intuition on which pile is for you. Don't worry if you're not sure which one. There's always number generators if you need to pick, and just go with wherever your mind's eye tells you. Down below, I have left the timestamp, so when you are ready, go into the comments in the description box, and the timestamps will be there for you. Your pile number 1, that means you have chosen Malachite, which means it's time to transform. So in the month of August, I can really see this being a month of transformation. Of transformation, deep transformation, of figuring out what your core beliefs are, and I'm very interested in seeing how you'll be transforming. So let's get those cards. What I'm getting with Malachite is that you are ready for a transformation and it's undergoing its way. So using the energy of Malachite, with the energy of Malachite, I suggest opening your heart space and allowing this new transformation that is coming through into your life. No resistance. And I know that Malachite is like a smaller version of, not smaller, it has the same energy properties, or similar energy properties rather, to the tektite of Moldavite. So when Malachite comes into your life, just expect really big and deep but more subtle transformations kind of happening to you. Kind of happening for you that you may not want or expect. So now, for the month of August, for my pile number 1s, here are some energies we can be expecting. So in August, I'm really seeing the energy of, there's going to be a focus on what your beliefs are. This could be a very spiritual month for you, a month of making sacrifices for your better being. This is showing me how you are moving with your will and the beliefs of your will, how you move through life. And I believe that this month you will be seeing a lot of reflection of your current beliefs and how they should be, if they should stay or they should go. These are core beliefs that have allowed you to come this far, but now you're being tested to see if you're willing to sacrifice those beliefs for something better and for something to believe. I see a being tested where you need to have a lot of faith through this month. There's going to be a situation of needing faith, waters being tested emotionally, in relationships and partnerships. It could even be a friendship. What am I getting? I'm getting you versus someone else. I'm getting the truth. I see that, there's going to be a blockage. There's a blockage between you and someone else. And in that, there's restrictions, there's boundaries. I see what's happening in August is a core belief of your boundaries and sacrificing who you used to be in order to become this new person and set these boundaries, making sure those boundaries are being met and stuck with. A big part of August is you figuring out your core beliefs and seeing how they align with you now, and setting boundaries with people in your lives. This could be a relationship, but I'm really seeing boundaries with the mother, the feminine energy, and there's egos playing a lot. I see someone coming under the guise of truth and saying very critical, mean things, and in the guise of it being like, well, that's the truth. and necessarily like a confrontation happening through it, like someone's just over it. So the beginning of the month, let's see. Okay, so for my pile number ones, I'm seeing some financial struggles in the beginning of for some financial struggles in the beginning of August. I see that there is a need of greed, or more of a tightening up, needing to tighten up. I also see someone being helped with a situation, monetary situation. And there's a lot of energy saving, I believe, with sacrifice and believing there's going to be a turnout. So there's going to be a situation where faith, sacrifice is needed to achieve a current goal, which by the middle of the month, I believe a focus in self, a focus of creating something new, a transformation of the self. Someone's really going to start picking up on working out or doing self-care routines, facials, just taking care of oneself and actually taking the time to focus on themselves, which would make sense with the Leo new moon, which, yes, do it. Be your bad self. And then by the end of the month, what I'm seeing is with the effort put in from the beginning into the end of the month, the things that we're worried about emotionally is going to be taken care of. But as a reward, as long as the sacrifice, the faith, and the work is put in, the middle of the month is feeling really nice. By the end of the month, I really see from some of my pile ones, it's just like someone's going to get some type of money, but it's not for pleasure. It has to go towards bills, and it's like you really want something, but you're not allowed to get it just yet. But I do see a payout happening at the end of the month, whether it's a value, whether it's like your core beliefs, you have figured it out, or whether it's an actual like monetary bonus, like someone's getting a job. Oh, for those asking for help, I do see you getting the help, but it's just not going to feel very nice, because it just feels like it's for something very important, like bills or school, and to find new ways to do self-care. I see that you're finding new ways of self-care. Awkward. Okay, so anyways, yeah, this month is just pretty much heavy on conserving your money, being financially disciplined, and perseverance. It's all about save. And you're gonna feel so much better, and then at the end of the month, you're gonna see why you needed to save. And I keep getting car. I don't know why. I just keep hearing car. Like, there's a car payment. There's a car. But it's some type of payment. Anyways. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know how many times they're going to say it, but they're honing in this whole saving. Look at that. What did I say? Your hard work is paying off. And by the middle of the month, it's really going to be felt, I really think. But by the end of it, the emotional fulfillment, I think it's not going to be met. Like, I think it's going to be really disappointing in the sense of, it's fucked up, but it's so true. Like, you know, you're just like, you fought for something really hard and like you got it and it just wasn't what you expected. But it's going to be paid off. I think it's going to take longer. It's not going to go as fast as you think it is. And I believe you're being asked to be more realistic about the goals you're setting in place. I think adjustments are required, and I think it's saying look at your core beliefs on finances, on money and material things, and how they matter to you, and see how you can tweak it to better fit what your new goal is. Because at the end of the month, it's showing me that you will be compensated, but if you don't change your expectations of what it is, you're going to be disappointed. Earlier, I mentioned a confrontation with someone, and it was a feminine energy, and I still stand by that. And I'm seeing that this month there might be breakups, or I have an example that's popping up in my head. A dinner where friends are going out, but someone's just tired of paying the bill fully, or someone can't cover the full bill, their bill, and that brings in some tension. And I see a lot of friendships breaking up through ego and with money. Like, and I still going back to someone saying something because you need to hear the truth and foul in a foul way. But I think putting ego aside, it might be truth. Take what they say with a grain of salt. I'm not saying completely take it. I'm saying listen to it and see for yourself if that matches your alignment. Because at the end of the day, other people, the people in our lives, are a reflection of who we are. I think this month, pile number ones are getting checked on their egos. They're getting checked on how they spend their money, and they're getting checked on their relationship with money. Yep, because it's seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. And I think your subconscious beliefs around relationships with money is going to start appearing, where you're going to have to choose whether you're going to stay the same and how you're living, which from the spread doesn't seem very living a lifestyle that you just, it's, oh my God, I can't find the word. But essentially, it's just all your subconscious bukkake that's back up there, that's mucked out. You're going to have to sit down and do the work to see how you can make the difference in order to bring in what you need. And let's see, how can you, because you're going to chill out. Like in the middle of the month, you're going to need to chill out. And it's saying the best way for you to chill out, one is to definitely stay grounded. But it is Leo season, so we have dance, being creative, a little dancey dance. Build strength. That I'm telling you, in the middle of the month, someone's gonna decide to go training. What I say, start working on their body, exercising. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dancing and building, like tapping into the movement, moving around. I like the sound of that. And sex. You can't see it, but that's a good way. It is Leo season. Get your nut out, girl. Or boy. Anyways, so hopefully that gave you some guidance. It seemed pretty straightforward. Focus on your money. Sit down and look at how you're spending and look at your expenses. See how you're spending everything, and to start spending more wisely, because there's just clearly something that you want to get or you need to pay off. Dining out, just stop dining out for the month. Like, cook at home. Stop buying makeup. These are just things I'm saying in my head right now, but just give it a break for the month, because by the end of the month, you're going to see a difference in your relationship with money by actually taking the steps and sticking by it, being disciplined, and not allowing people to overstep. And there's someone that's going to overstep. It's feeling like a Pisces, but I'm not sure. There's someone that's definitely going to overstep. So yeah, hopefully you have a great month, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Love. Okay, so if you are here, my pile number twos, that means you picked this card, whatever it says. Rhodochrosite. I don't know what that means. What that says. I don't know how to say it. It's pretty, it's pink, and it says, remember your worth. Okay? In this month, a big topic you will be seeing is your worth. No, for real though, you're going to be put into situations this month where you're going to be seeing whether this is for you or it's not. And using this stone right here could actually help you make decisions on if this is for you, give you more self-love and clarification. So that's the energy you'll be provided with, so you choose to use it. Yeah, so you're gonna be sitting down and seeing your worth and your true value, and if this life that you're living is worth it, or if you're worth actually making changes to live the life that you want to live. So we got some cards to see what the overall energies of the month will be looking like for my pile number twos. So for my pile number twos, spiritual transformation. Big one. Big. Okay. So for the month of August, the energies are reading. There's going to be inner emotions being tapped out, being checked in, and reinvented. What I'm seeing for pile number twos, this month is an energy of sitting down and seeing how you and your mind and your emotions, your mind, your emotions, and your soul align up. This is a time where your faith is being tested, and I believe it's the faith that you have in yourself. You are taking the time to reinvent yourself, your mind, and aligning yourself with your soul's purpose. And I strongly feel that you are not really seeing any of that right now. You're in a phase of darkness and conclusion. That's what I was gonna say for some reason. I don't know. As a darkness coming to a conclusion, maybe. A sort of conclusion of a cycle, of a lunar cycle, sort of an emotional cycle, in depth, what deep in your soul is, and it's a very powerful change. Dark night of the soul. Just there's a feeling of stuckness and not being aware of how to move forward when it comes to passion, romance, creativity, inspiration, just not being sure how to move. I see this being as like maybe a business, like someone feeling stuck in a standstill for a business, for a creative project with children. Yeah, and there's just no satisfaction, no light, like there's no guidance. I feel that some of my pile number twos are really stuck, and I think that's where the dark night of the soul came from. This is just a very dark time, and I'm really seeing that in the cards. So as we continue forward, the beginning of the month, I can see a challenge being really stepped in, just a battle of strength, of ego, of just really trying to maneuver life, and life still knocking you down. And I believe that's where sitting down and seeing where your beliefs are, checking in on yourself emotionally. I really see that the beginning of the month is just, there should be like August 1st, which hopefully this video will be out by then, is the full moon in Aquarius, and there's going to be a lot of friendships, reinventions, friendships coming to an end, beginning to like a way of reinventing yourself, maybe feeling a bit outcasted, not trying to be a part of something. And with Aquarius being ruled by Saturn and a really dark, there's just a loneliness, not feeling like feeling exiled, not being a part of a community. But that's only because a new community is on its way. If not, like by the middle of the month, you're going to be focusing the opposite of that, and you're going to be wanting to reinvent yourself. And I see in the middle of the month that there's going to be just a sense of feeling alone, and that is so you can focus on yourself and believe in yourself. There it is. There is a lot of focus on how other people view you, how other people's worth affects you. For some reason, the way other people view you is taking a toll on you, and you're going to be put into a situation this month where you're going to have to sit down and actually look at yourself and reinvent the way you think and say, do I really care about how people view me? No, and honestly, you shouldn't, but if you do, just know that you're better than their opinions, you're better than their thoughts, especially when the confrontation's happening in the beginning of the month. And you're gonna feel alone, like there's just gonna be like a dark night of the soul moment, and that's when you should really allow the emotions to come through so you can tap into them and really see who you are as a person, because by the middle of it, when the new moon in Leo shows up, you're gonna be put in another situation. Again, I'm really seeing like someone getting exiled from a club or a community or friendship group, and say, you know what, I don't need those people. If they don't want me, I don't need them, and I'm gonna do me. And by you doing you, you're gonna find your new tribe. You're gonna find the people that align with you, because by the end of the month, we have the Fool's card and the Five of Voices in reverse. And to me, that is new beginnings of no longer of arguments with other people, like that friend group or whatever. No, there's no more confrontation. It's a new beginning of like just peace, and no longer hearing just the BS that other people would put onto you. You know how exhausting it is to constantly try to people please other people? I'm sure you do. I'm sure if you pick this pile, that is you. I get it. I'm there too. With the beginning of the month energy, it is really saying like believe in yourself and reinvent who you are, your mental self. And with, you know, the crystal you chose, it's saying like know your worth and know that you're better than that friend group. And yeah, you might feel alone for a while, but it is on purpose, so you can see your purpose, who you are as an individual, without all that muck like following behind you. So let's see what's some guidance, a couple guidance cards. Okay, so in the month of August, a lot of synchronicities. You're going to be seeing a lot of events very similar, maybe like 444 or I don't know, 888. Manifestation. So I'm seeing that you are getting rid of a lot of things that do not align with you. To literally, you're manifesting. And I said 888, and I love that the card 8 popped out. You're manifesting like your manifestations are on the works. And I know the reason why you're going through this is because listen, okay, I just got a lot of information right now. This is literally manifestation energy. You lose things in order to receive new things, but in that time of losing things, you are stuck in a hanged man or hanged muse energy of waiting and seeing how things play out. And sometimes, you know, in order for your manifestations to come through, and in the middle of the month, that is when you're gonna feel it the heaviest. Like no help. Like, I'm seeing that you could help, and yes, you could someone could offer you help, forgiveness. That's beautiful. Maybe you're forgiving someone too, but, and I don't want to say you won't get help. That's not true. Anything could happen. But what I'm saying is that you're gonna feel like you can't ask for help. I'm also seeing flip side to this with how the cards are playing out right now. In the time of need, letting go of what the confrontation happened at the beginning of the month or whatever, letting go of that while you're feeling upset, whether it's with yourself, whether you started it or whether the other person started it. Forgiveness is the key to unlocking what it is that you're manifesting. Going deep inside your soul and letting yourself know that I forgive myself, or I forgive this person, I know my worth, and I'm letting go, is what's going to bring the manifestation in. And I see there's material, like I understand things are tough. And with these two cards in reverse, I'm seeing lightness happening after you come in, like the dark night of the soul, but you have to take that step. I want to get this specific deck and see what you're manifesting. And trust in the universe. Okay, so some people have been really asking, and I'm one of these people, I'm not gonna lie. You're manifesting belief, trusting in the universe, and trusting that everything's gonna be okay. That stability, that feeling, that's the feeling, because there's a lot of water energy, of knowing everything's going to be okay regardless of how things play out. And I'm on that same boat. This pile feels very similar to me, some aspects, but I feel that things are changes on the way, and I feel stable enough to continue doing that. I also, like, one of the cards that popped up was spiritual career, and I'm just trying to be vulnerable with you guys real quick. Although I don't have all the answers right now, I know that I'm trusting in myself, my self-worth, and I know better, and that's why I'm making these videos, to be in my purpose and help others that need guidance. And that's why I'm saying this feels very personal to me, because I'm a very paranoid bitch, and I have to let that go. So let your fears go, so your new beginnings are on their way. New beginnings are on the way. This month, the guidance is really saying, like, it's not yet time. Things are being woven, and defenseless, righting past wrongs and uprooting. I'm sorry, and wait. I'm letting you know now that you are being put in a situation, especially in the middle of the month, near the end, but definitely in the middle, of things just going wrong. Things are not working out for you because you're rushing it. You're not taking the time to sit down, and I'm suggesting you take this time to sit down and wait. And while you're in that darkness, while you're in that silence, listen to what your soul wants. Listen and talk to yourself, and let yourself know that you are worth it. You are worth whatever your soul wants, because that's why you're feeling it. You wouldn't be feeling these emotions, this yearning to do what it is that you want to do, if it wasn't what your soul wanted. And what I'm letting you know with the guidance from the universe is that this is not a time to go. Like Hanged Man, wait, Mercury retrograde, void of course moon. Like, this is just not Temperance. No, this is not a time. This is not the time to go. This is the time to sit down and see what you actually want and make a plan for it to then go. Because I'm going to pull up this card right here, right? These moon cards, the moon phase. And I'm going to see what phase your soul's in. What phase is your soul in? And it's going to let us know. Because we know what you're manifesting. You're manifesting faith, and that's there. We have I believe here. And your soul wants you to know a new start is coming, a new moon, and the answers you need are coming. Like, your soul is saying that take this time and trust in the universe, because all the answers are coming to you. You have the new it's coming. You just have to be patient. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it'll be here by the end of the month, but nothing's yet set in stone. But your answers are coming. So just have faith, and while you wait, you do your shadow work and figure all that stuff out. Let's see what would be best beneficial for you to try. Is that a snaggletooth? While you wait, get a little distracted, watch a movie, get lost in a different world, get lost in a different universe. Watch some movies that you feel called to. I have a bunch of stuff on my add to list. This would be the perfect time to do that. And ground yourself, balance. It's saying ground yourself, go outside for a little bit. Meditate, do some yoga, some physical activity, color. There's so many ways to ground yourself. The point is to be present in your body and just feel connected to yourself. And I think doing so, you're going to start seeing your worth. After that, there's going to be a point in time, I ground myself. I did the shadow work, and you're just like, what can I do now? Because there's nothing much else I can do, besides cleaning and blah, 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 right? Just watch a movie. Just get lost in a movie. you guys definitely need a affirmation card, and I want to help you with that. So you guys definitely got more cards pulled than the first one, that's for sure. Okay, the affirmation we have ooh, it says, today I am grateful. Today my heart is filled with joy. I see the positive in everything today. Today you are grateful. Just try to see the positive in everything. Remember, this is a dark time for you, and with you knowing this, maybe this will help you make it easier for you. That's why I love astrology. Today's the 1st of August, and Saturn is opposing Mercury, and boy oh boy, am I glad I know that, because now I know not to be in my ego and not to fight back and to handle things better. Today I am grateful. All right, pile number 2. I really hope everything works out for you. No. Today I believe. That's what popped up. Anyways, I know things are going to work out for you. I just know that it's a little scary. But this time of month, you're going to work on your fears and not being afraid and trusting in the universe. That's why you're here, right? That's why you're on my channel. So you can trust in the universe. All right, guys. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace, love, sunlight. Okay, so my pile number 3s. Can I get a what? Okay. So if you are here, this means you are my pile number 3s. And you chose Unikite. Live in the now. If you chose this pile, you are connecting with the energies of being in the present, staying grounded, and living in the now. You're being affected with the root chakra. Okay, no, for real though. The month of August, you are being forced to confront living in the now. So let's get an energy reading. There is just a huge Piscean theme for this month, and it's interesting. Maybe because Saturn and Saturn pops up. What? Saturn 4th house? Oh my god. Okay, this is relevant to me because I have a Pisces 4th house and Saturn's in my 4th house. Duh, because Saturn's in Pisces. But for the month, so it seems like we're all getting tested this month. So the energies of this month, we do have some luck increasing. I'm loving that energy. I'm really enjoying. Some passion increasing, some clearing of south nodes, but there's going to be some karmic energy regarding the 12th house and the 6th house. Wow. The 12th house, 6th house axis, which is a karmic house, by the way. Those are 2 karmic houses. So the energy of clearing, of working through it, an undoing of your subconscious versus your conscious, but no, it's more of your mental habits versus your physical habits, your day-to-day versus in the physical realm versus your mental health, your physical health versus your mental health. So that is going to be a topic. We have part of increase. So with the 12th house, there's going to be some karmic debt happening, not with the 12th house, but behind the scenes. There are some things happening behind the scenes that could gain some monetary value for you at your job. So I see promotions, I see new job careers, higher raises, businesses being started, and I just see just a life change something ending for something new to happen. It's very karmic, and with the Unikite being present, it's really gonna be prevalent. So let's get some clarifiers. Oh my god. Dude, what is up with this card? Everyone feels deflated, or not deflated, but it's feeling like there's a lighter energy, if that makes sense. Because the 7 of Inspirations has been popping up in reverse for everyone. So to me, that just sounds like there's just an energy of unloading. I mean, releasing some of the load. The heavy burdens are gone. Confrontations, but just like stepping away from that. The Knight of Materials. Someone is definitely getting a new job. Someone's getting a raise. And someone might be meeting a business partner. But they're more calm, slow moving. You know, probably done out of school. Maybe has their own business, looking to start up another one. Yeah, okay. And now I see why it's saying be in the present, because this is an opportunity that you do not want to miss. There's an opportunity that if you don't take the chance, you're going to miss it and you're not going to be happy with that. And it's karmic, which means whatever happens, it's you repaying off that debt. So if you do feel something happening that's like out of your control, it's because it is. And to not fret about it, because this is just a lesson that you just need to repay. Muse of emotions. There's another person involved. Very calm, collective, a mother, older, a feminine energy, a guidance teacher. Oh, being stuck. So there's a lot of emotional, a lot of water energy. Oh, okay. You're going to intuitively know if this opportunity. Okay, if this opportunity, when the opportunity is coming, you're gonna feel it, and this will be a weighing of an awakening. Wow. For some people, I see them deciding whether this is the leap that they need to take for to go from a 9 to 5 in their business. And I'm saying take that leap. The decision is here. Play it out, balance it. 9 of emotions, yeah. Wishes are being fulfilled, but you have to stay present in order to receive them. This is so cool. Oh, focus on your health. Going to the gym. The opportunity might be as you're on your way to doing something normal, but I'm seeing gym. Physical activity. It's the beginning of the month. I'm seeing some wanting to overspend, some buying things that you might not necessarily need, but you still want to get anyways. I think you should be careful with overdoing, whether it's the business or the passion project. Be careful overdoing it right off the jump, like buying all the supplies but not really feeling like this is for you, because Venus is retrograde, so is Saturn, and blah blah blah. So things that you're finding now might not be sustainable or might not last, just because you got a raise or because like you got a little bit lucky or like your business popped a little bit. Like, don't overdo it just yet, because this is still a time of seeing how things can go out and how to manage your money in your business. In the middle of the month, okay, so in the middle of the month, I think that's when the true passion and desire is going to come through, right? We have the new moon in Leo, and that's when you're going to feel more energized, more revitalized, and ready to go for what you want and your pride wants. And I really see you not taking account into anybody else's stuff. I really see you being present for yourself, in yourself, to allow this new thing to come through, to allow this mind-opening experience to happen. And at the end of the month, I'm really seeing like you actually taking a break that you deserve. Having communication and doing research on your new thing. So the beginning of the month is just like, yeah, I have this idea, I'm willing to do it. The middle of the month is like, yeah, I know how I'm gonna do it, because that spark of energy, that spark. And then the end of the month is really just honing in on researching it, but I'm getting the message of like, don't overdo it, don't overdo it. Whether it's the beginning or the end of the month, it's like a big don't overdo it kind of energy. And to stay present, like don't overdo it. Don't be stuck doing this, and then miss on the opportunity that you can really see. Ace of Materials, like by the end of the month, you're really gonna see how this is gonna play out and how to get it in motion. Like you're gonna be like writing your stuff. Now, I don't think it's gonna fully take off, and I don't suggest it fully take off until like maybe the end of September. But like writing down things and materializing it, making the plan, sticking by the plan, and focusing on the self-sabotaging things like the drugs, the alcohol, the bad money spending habits, the video games, the over shopping, like those things, figuring that stuff out and like making the sacrifice to get yourself going. I'm also seeing, again, people working out. Ooh, fulfilled. Yeah, people working out. That's a big energy for Leo. Someone is going to decide to work out at the beginning of the month, and they're going to start seeing results by the end of it. The magician card. What? Yeah, don't focus too much on what's not there or what is there, and miss out on like the creation of something, the opportunity. Like you have it all, but don't focus too much on the details and then miss out on the bigger picture. For pile number 3, what is your soul bringing in for August 2023? We got peace and humor. I am a being of love, and I release all the negativity, all the negative energy, and I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And that's what it would like the four of cups and the magician card. I really see it saying like that is the embodiment of not being so nitpicky and just honing in, like enjoying the process, being in the now and doing what you got to do, and finding humor in the things that are like the mishaps that are going to happen, because they're going to happen. Spiritual partnership, self-discipline, relationship change. Whoa. So like I mentioned earlier, someone coming in, I feel like I mentioned that, but I'm not sure what pile that is at this point. Okay, spiritual partnership, like there's always going to be that person. Like life is not that serious, and when you have a spiritual partner to help you through life, because I believe life is a spiritual journey, you gotta have humor in life. Like don't be so serious about life. Like this is a karmic month. It really is. And right now the best thing to do is find the humor in things, find the peace in yourself, and stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. Even with the mishaps happening, be a little adjustable now, but your dreams need a practical plan. So yeah, this is a passion thing. This is someone coming in, and I already stated that. Like I already stated that it needs a practical plan, and to look at the bigger picture, like to not focus in on the little details, and to have trust, and to continue moving forward with the plan. Stick to the plan. Like I don't know how many other cards are gonna. Okay, let's see what guidance for the month of August. We got jump in, meaning again the magician card. Like don't focus too much on the details. Just get it going. Get a plan going and stick to it. Get the routine going and work on your self-discipline. Look at the bigger picture, like on and on and on. Like I don't know, like I said, I don't know how many other ways they want to tell you. Activated Earth, power plays, line, trust where you're led. And this is because it's karmic as hell. This month is karmic as hell, and it's for a reason. And your dreams need a practical plan, and if you want it to to come in, you're going to have to trust in the universe and trust in yourself and be in the present moment. Like, while the universe does its thing, let's see what kind of self-care cards we can pull for you while you go through this very karmic month. We have read something, get lost in a book, and get lost in a book for a little bit. Like, oh, you know what? At the end of the month, you're gonna be doing research. I mean, the page of voices popped up, so it's saying like, get into the book. Like, stuff your nose in the book. Don't get lost in it, but do a ton of research and make your realities come true. I mean, make your dream a reality. And then pleasure, and it's saying like 12th house, like escape a little bit, transcend this universe, you know. And look at the stars. Come on. I'm gonna give you an affirmation card. Pile number 3. Today I am adventurous. Today I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I've never done before. I've never tried before. Magician card. See where I'm going with this? And then the last card we have is, today I am respectful. Today I will acknowledge other people's thoughts and feelings as well as my own. Spiritual partnership coming in through the beginning of the month. You know, you guys are gonna have to talk about this little confrontation that's happening. There's so much confrontation happening in the beginning of the month. And make a realistic plan. You know, get creative. In the middle of the month, you're gonna feel that creativity, and then by the end of it, I really see you starting to get the plan going, starting to get it situated and figured out. But don't get stuck on one thing. Don't get stuck on the little things, because South Node is gonna come in, swoop that shit up, and yeah, you're gonna have to learn how to maneuver that. So today I am flexible. All right, my beautiful pile number 3s. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace, love,